Well, good morning. Here we are on a beautiful Sunday morning. Good crowds out already. The market's looking great. And that's just one thing about retail and trading in markets is you do everything right, but you are at the mercy of the weather. And this is actually perfect trading weather for us. Full sunshine, no risk of any rain, no wind. There's not much at all. And about 24 degrees, which is just perfect. So yeah, every now and again we get it just right for retail and everyone's happy and in a good mood. So we're going to talk to a couple of our store holders who just keep going bigger and better, and we'll get some more secrets from them and try and help you guys do better yourselves. So let's go and chat to them. Welcome to Manly Markets 2095. Manly is the first beach north of Sydney Harbour and can easily be reached by ferry, car or bus. My name is Mark and I've been running the Manly Markets for 11 years now, and I have over 30 years retail experience in the surf industry, which has really helped me understand the markets business overall. Each week I'm going to show you around our markets, including how we run them, introduce our store holders, show you around Manly and interview some locals along the way. Please subscribe and enjoy our weekly shows every Friday. Hey, g'day Leah, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks. We're just doing the numbers and you've been here at Manly for 8 years.
8 years, yeah. It seems like I'm a market veteran, I think.
You are, and you're a market success story.
Thank you.
You just keep going bigger and better things, and it's so good to watch, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yesterday was Saturday, you had a very busy day.
Yeah, well, I hadn't been to the markets for 3 weeks because I had a solo exhibition on. But yeah, I felt very missed, so I was very busy, which is nice.
Very good, very good. So tell us what you've been doing, because you started with the markets.
Yep.
And then you've progressed. What have you been up to? What's happening in your world?
Yeah, so I started doing art at the markets, but I'm definitely diversifying and getting a little bit more brand recognition. I've got a gallery further north, which is amazing, up in Newport. So I have somebody running that as well, which is really nice, but I've also been doing lots of solo exhibitions. So that is where my originals sell, and diversifying in the fine art industry.
Awesome. No, that's just so good to hear. So you had just started your art in this market, and then it's progressed from there.
It has, yeah.
Was it scary when you started? Did you know or have a feeling?
Of course. It's always so vulnerable putting your art out into the world, but I've always been under, I guess, that if you don't try, then you'll never know.
Exactly.
So just do it and see what happens. And here I am now, 4 years full-time as an artist.
Yeah.
Still at the Manly Market.
Yeah, well, we don't want you to leave.
Great.
So
it's a great market.
Don't entertain that idea. So the art, I see you've got some new pieces. What's happening there? Is there a trend that you're aware of and you're adjusting to that, or just trying things?
My new collections are always changing. I'm always inspired by different things, whether it's my holidays or laying by the pool and a feeling that I want to then transfer into art. So it depends on what collection I'm producing at the time. But yeah, always water inspired and always something bright, fun, calm and relaxing. But obviously I grew up on the northern beaches, so always very northern beaches inspired.
And that's Shelley Beach, which is just down around the beachfront here at Manly.
So
very
lots
famous.
of local beaches, but we have to keep both sides of the bridge happy, so we do paint Bondi, Coogee, Bronte.
Where's Bondi? Have you got Bondi?
Yeah, that's Bondi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We get
called?
lots
Icebergs.
of people,
Famous
people
icebergs.
from all over. So
And what about these ones? These are different. These are new.
this is more my new collection, so it's a bit more like mid-century, bit more figurative.
Right.
Just it's a different vibe, which
They look great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
But depending on where my solo exhibition is also kind of where I then target what I'm painting.
Okay.
As long as it brings me joy, I still need to target a certain area.
Well, that's a good thing too.
Yeah.
You must enjoy what you're doing, otherwise it'll show, won't it? I mean, you can see how bright and lovely your art is, so you're obviously happy. What's your week look like? How many days do you do painting and office work, and what's the breakup? Are you 7 days a week?
I am at the moment.
There you go. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's been,
But it's rewarding, right?
It is rewarding. Every week is different. There's no week that ever looks the same. It will depend what I have going on at the time. It will either be, doing a commission work, running the gallery, print orders, stock take, emails. It's, so my painting.
Social media?
Lots of social media.
You do a lot of social media,
marketing,
don't you?
Emails.
It's very good social media too, I want to say. I'm not saying it derogatory, it's a good thing. You do it very well.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do. You got to get yourself out there, haven't you?
But I also invest in the social side of it. So
do you?
I invest in doing a photo shoot of a new collection.
Right.
Yeah, so there's lots of things that go, and I'm always upskilling. So I'm in a business course at the moment.
Are you? Good.
Yeah, so I feel like it's always very important. There's so many things that I don't know that I want to be better at, and trying to delegate where I can.
Okay.
To outsource.
And have you got a goals list? So you got things that you want to achieve this year? You don't have to tell us what they are, but
I do.
You do. You've set your goals for this year, and you're aiming for something. Yeah, good.
One of them I do. I'm sure you've heard of the Archibald Prize.
Yes.
I don't want to enter the Archibald, but I want to enter the Win, which runs Archibald.
Okay.
So for next year, so I need to start painting that this year.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, wow, that's a great update on what you've been up to, and keep up the good work.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me.
G'day, Lucas, how are you?
Hello, Mark. Good. How are you, sir?
Very good. Just looked it up. You've been with us 3.5 years now, and what a journey, hey?
It has gone by very quickly, I have to say.
Yep.
It's been a great journey, as I always say. Started with my minimal amount of photos, started to expand every year, get to know the locals, expand.
Yep.
And not only with the markets, but I guess spiritually as well, just sort of believing more in what I do.
Yeah, well, that was something I was going to ask you. It was one of the questions I had in my head. How long did it take you to be confident doing this, do you think?
I would probably say last year, that's when I started to get more confident.
Right, okay.
At a good level of confidence.
Yep.
Meaning that you start to believe that your work is actually good and worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that, because I did see a change in attitude. Because it seemed like you were, it's hard at first, and it is hard to keep going. You think, when am I going to crack it?
Yeah.
And I did notice there was a change, and suddenly you were asking me, when else are we open? When are there any extra days?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because I think I actually love being here. Like, despite that, I love what I do now, and even before when I was starting. But I love being part of the Manly markets and the Manly community as well.
Yeah, there is a good social side to it, isn't there? Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I do it for that reason too. I love that as well.
Yeah.
So lately you've been expanding your business. What have you been up to?
Yes, I have. So I started to do videography for businesses like hotels, restaurants, that they want me to not only bring my artwork to their business, but at the same time to create videos for their, Instagram pages, and social media stuff.
Is that with your drones?
With my drones and with my DSLR cameras.
Okay, all right.
I've got 3 now, DSLR cameras.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Expanding.
How many drones have you got?
I got 3 drones.
3 drones.
Well.
See, you are the pro.
I try to keep up with the best technology always to give the best to the client. I started to do weddings as well.
Right.
So I'm now
And this
shooting.
all came from the markets, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So people have seen my work, and then they've, because I've created my own website, I added my jobs that I've done, and they were like, oh, I didn't know that you do this, the weddings and events and again, social media videography. So I started expanding that now throughout the week. So on the weekends I'm here, and then during the week I'm always, again, talking to real estates as well.
Yep.
And it's always a mixture of, we want your artwork in our walls, and we want for you to, let's say, shoot our wedding or shoot our business.
Right, that's fantastic.
Which is great. Again, it's absolutely mind-blowing.
And then we were talking off camera about, you said you need to do a sign to let people know all these things you're doing now.
Correct.
And that's, you know me, I always talk about signage, how important it is. So,
100%.
and then my message to you, you know, trying to help as I do always, all my store holders, is do a sign, not too big, because we want your product to be the emphasis. You know, we want that to be the main focus. But a sign of a certain size on the side that explains everything you've got. And, that. And one thing I just wouldn't mind is seeing your name up on the gazebo. I think you've got to a point now where, you know, Lucas Art is becoming very famous, and your success is backing that up. So
no, absolutely, absolutely. It's in the works, and one day.
Well, you've continually evolved. Like, you've now got nice white fitted. Look at the covers on the tables. They're great. It looks schmick, doesn't it? It's really come up, and I know you've always tried different things, which is what you got to do.
That's right. I think I try to compare myself always with well-known big brands, but not because I want to be famous or any of that. It's just because I want to provide the best that I can within my products to, you know, everyone. So that's why I'm never still sit still.
That's good. Like, that is good. That's the key. And retail, like markets, it's satisfying selling your own product, watching people walk away happy with your product.
I have markets.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is the thing as well. I have so many people reach out on Instagram or even at the markets that they come back saying your print is in Dubai, your print is in France.
Oh, how good is that?
Greece. It's like I literally noted down, and I'm almost in the majority of the countries around Europe, North America, South America, New Zealand, and obviously all around Australia. So it's that for me is very gratifying.
That's unreal.
Amazing.
Mate, good on you. I love having you at the market, and I've loved watching you grow and improve and succeed. So well done.
I appreciate it.
Well, there you go. Two really nice people who just keep evolving and keep getting better, and they just become so successful. And man, it makes me so happy to watch these people do that and be a part of Manly Market, because, you know, that's what makes our market so good, is our store holders and their abilities and their creativity and their attitude. You know, they're nice people, and we do get a lot of compliments that our store holders are all very nice, and it just pleases me to hear that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be back next week. See you then.